From Fox 29 News, this is the Phantastic Sports Show.
And here we are.
Hello.
Jason, Jamie, Breland here.
Hi.
Not in that order.
No.
Put me last, I guess.
You're always in the middle.
Welcome back.
Yes,
for
hi,
Jamie
welcome.
Apodi Fridays.
Love
Jamie
it.
Apodi Friday.
Yeah.
We were just discussing that I still need to go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
That's not good.
Have you gone?
I think I might go in our break
there
period.
you go. Smart.
I was there at 7:45 this morning due to a brownie mishap. It's a long story, but the line was wrapped around the corner then.
Yeah.
Oh, dog! If that's it, I'm out. I'll
7:45
just
this morning.
scavenge.
Yeah.
I have enough in my house to get by.
Just a day and a half, maybe two.
Yeah, I got
maybe
enough
3.
in my house to get by. I
All
don't
right.
need
So
it.
what's coming up here on this program? It's gonna be a potpourri of things.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. So, because of the nature of the weather this weekend, we are going to look back at some of our favorite snow games. Jamie and I have covered a bunch of them in our careers. I mean, me in Buffalo, geez, Louise. So we're going to dive into that a little bit. Also, it is going to be the AFC and NFC championships on Sunday. As you're snowed in, I'm sure you're going to be locked in on that. So we're gonna pick our brains a little bit on what we can expect on there, and then our friend Scott is going to join us.
Meteorologist Scott Williams makes his fantastic.
I love when our weather friends come in and join us here. So that's going to be a live report, just to get you squared away for this weekend.
It's his fantastic sports show
gonna snow?
debut. It's going to snow. People in Buffalo are probably looking at us and our hysteria,
I kind of am
and they're
like,
laughing.
all right, well,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I've never lived through more than 8 inches
Wait,
of
you're
snow.
right?
No.
Wait,
This
for
is
real?
it. I've been here 7 years. We haven't had a big storms in that time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I'm a Californian too.
Yeah.
And I've gotten some.
But you've been here
doozies.
longer, so
I've been here longer.
Yeah.
So-
Well, if you want to weigh in,
Wow.
here's how you do it. 215-915-PHAN. Send a selfie-style video on anything that you hear tonight or anything you want to talk about next week. Doesn't matter. We can change gears however you want. Or you can scan that QR code right there. Or there's a secret third option, fox29.com/upload. Either way you do it, we'll get it and we'll put you on TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are getting teed up here, and today's events and the constant talk of snow has us kind of switching gears a little bit and thinking about snow games. And Jamie, I know that you have covered some incredible snow games in your career.
Yeah, but none more memorable for me than the one that probably everybody thinks about here.
LaShawn McCoy.
The LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, legendary snow game against the Lions. And I think it was memorable for me for many reasons. That was really the first here, let's start with this. So see that picture?
Yeah.
That was taken from my dashboard while I was driving.
Oh my goodness,
to
that's
the
your
link.
photo.
Yeah, that was from the press box. I didn't get there till halftime because it took me 4 hours to get there.
Oh wow.
So this was post game, around 5:30. But it took me 4.5 hours to drive there. I was convinced I was going to get fired. Joke's on me, but it was really bad. There were ambulances everywhere. So I was taking those pictures to document.
Just to get to the link on a nice day is a headache.
Wild.
Yeah, so that one, the picture with the cars, that was 1:45.
Yeah.
And you have to leave
yeah.
so I used to leave at 10 a.m. or so it took 4 hours to get there. But Shady did not mind that day at all, did he?
No, not at all. And I remember watching this game. And first of all, LaShawn McCoy loves playing in the snow, and I'm going to talk about one of my favorite moments, which also has a lot to do with LaShawn McCoy. Coming up in a little bit, but he just pops off. It appears in snow games.
Well,
and this was just the coolest moment, to watch on TV.
It was
what were you
so
gonna say?
fun.
Well, just that certain racehorses are mudders. They're good in the
Right.
mud.
Yeah.
There's something about the snow for Shady. I don't know what it is, whether it's the cleats or a workout routine, but he knows how to run in the snow.
So I was actually going to bring up a game from Buffalo, but let's go to the fan cam first.
I had the privilege of being at the Snow Bowl game with my daughter back in December 2013 against the Lions. A crazy game, a lot of snow, bad conditions. Lions started out hot with a couple long kick returns, but then in the second half, the snow stopped and Shady went crazy with a couple long touchdowns, and he ran for over 200 yards, and the Eagles won the game going away. So the greatest game I ever attended.
Wow.
It was 217 yards, which was an Eagles franchise record. And when you go to those snow games, you think this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
And you don't think that there's going to be records set in a snow game.
You think it's going to be a low-scoring, ugly, boring
people,
game.
they're going to run. I mean, that sort of makes sense. But you don't think this is going to go down in the record books.
Must be hard to tackle in the in the snow. Everything's slippery and So he just
Nobody
runs
was tackling
right by.
him that day.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't remember Paul being there. I didn't see him.
You didn't see him in there?
No.
He was in that picture you took somewhere.
Maybe he remembers you. Who
Maybe
knows?
he got there before I did.
So my first snow game experience was the Snow Bowl Part 2 for LaShawn McCoy, and that is this game
The
right
red
here.
uniforms.
Yes,
Oh, look at that.
Yes, and it was insane. First of all, you couldn't even see the Colts from the press box
That's
or on
snow.
TV or anything. It was just disgusting. They paid fans to, and they still do this, but it was my first experience watching them pay fans to shovel out that stadium. Just unbelievable experience there, but it was super fun. And
That
once
does
again,
look fun.
I mean, look at that. It was unbelievable. Little overtime action. We had so much
that's so
fun.
cool.
I mean,
were
and
you
who's
in
that?
the
Is that
press box?
Stephen
You were in the
Hauschka?
press box,
Yeah,
obviously. You didn't do a snow angel.
No. And I sent my coworker Rich down to do the actual live shots. So
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
That looks like so much fun to play in, actually.
yeah, because it was that like fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the last time we got the measurable snow here? I think it was 2016.
I was in college.
Oh, that was 10 years ago.
2016.
Winter Storm Jonas,
Yeah.
because we had Jonas Brothers gear on when we went
There
to the
you
bar.
go. I don't know. It went, I got nothing either. But I was just saying, was that the year that the Eagles, you okay?
Yeah,
You're just young.
That's
young.
that is just the. I'm like, yeah, Winter Storm Jonas, because we had Jonas Brothers apparel on.
Anyway, the Eagles, I think, then sold snow in containers for $50 a package.
I've heard that. It's a good gift.
Well, how
Makes
are
a
you
good-
gonna?
It's just
keep
water
it?
after a while.
Yeah.
No, they did though.
Fan cam.
I'm biased because I was there, but the best snow game of all time was the Eagles-Lions Snow Bowl in 2013. I was there with my good buddy Joe, and we had the time of our lives. It got cold as all can be. We weren't expecting that much snow. Nobody was at that time, but it was a great game to be at.
Well, a little honorable mention would be last year's game where Saquon's pounding his helmet
yeah.
as Zebra.
No, that
I was
was
there.
super fun.
Okay, there's a game I
There
could
you
say I
go.
was
It
at.
was rare. You were there.
Yeah,
Good.
with my
I was
son.
there too.
This is. I mean, look, he just.
You were a fan.
I was there as a
remember
fan.
that.
I just bought tickets and took my son. It was a
That's
blast.
cool.
That wasn't as snowy as your game in 2013, or of course that Buffalo game. But
Yeah.
by the way, that snow didn't start until the second half. The
No.
first half was kind of there. That's a great slide.
I actually was standing like
Right
roughly
there?
right behind these people. Yeah, because this was close to the end of the game, and you're
I
getting
know.
ready to like run
Yep.
out, and
Guess what? That kind of makes me sad to watch that.
no, it doesn't.
Such
Why?
a great
It's fine.
because it feels like it was last year, but
just feels like a million years
long
ago.
time
I
ago. Like
know.
we're far away from that feeling again.
It's fine.
You know what though? Could we handle snowstorms and
No.
Like if the Birds were playing a home game for the NFC Championship game on Sunday, would they play it? I mean, would they play if we're going to get a
good
foot
question.
of snow or more?
They've postponed a game before.
Yes, they have.
The year we got like over a foot twice. My
Yes.
husband and I were engaged. That was the most snow I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Well, still, I had a blast then, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they postponed.
Yeah,
an
like a
Eagles game
1-2
then.
punch.
And it
Yeah.
snowed really bad when I was in college. I think it was like 2014 maybe, and the Flyers, everybody had stopped what they
Yeah.
were doing that whole weekend as well, because I was interning for the Flyers and I didn't have to come in. So
Let's go to our
they
go
do
vote.
do that.
We were asking you this. What are you going to be watching on Sunday? You going to be watching snow coverage? Because, I mean, is there a huge interest in the NFC Championship game here in Philly?
Yes, apparently.
Well,
More than
58% of
snow.
you. How about both? I mean, I guess you can watch the snow out your window
Hey,
and
it's
watch
snowing.
football. By the way, game's right here on Fox 29,
Yeah.
so
That's
either
what
way,
I'm wa-
we
that's
win.
what I'm
Fox
watching.
Local,
Come
if you
on.
want to watch our coverage, I'll be here broadcasting that. Like, my wife's going to be home alone with the kids, and I'll be here.
Wait, you're doing snow or football?
Snow.
I want to watch football.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm doing. Is that because of me?
On that note, we're going to take a short time out, and we are going to check in with Scott about the weather in a hot minute. Welcome back into the Phantastic Sports Show. And since we're gearing up for some snow, we're going to actually give you guys a little treat here. We're going to take a break from the sports content and head on up to the Weather Center. Scott Williams is hanging out there. Hey, Scott, welcome to your Phantastic Sports Show debut. How does it feel?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I mean, perfect timing to talk about all of this snow coming. I was enjoying listening to all of you talk about, the Snow Bowl and just your experiences. But this one is going to be significant because we really haven't had this much snow for many locations in about a decade. Now, we're not talking about anything like 1996 where we saw about 30 inches of snow, but you really do have to head back several years to even find a significant snow over 8 inches or more. But we're not looking at anything in the realm of 20 inches or more for Philadelphia like 2016, but that's the last time we saw at least, you can see over a foot or more of snow was 2016. So that's why this storm is so significant, guys.
Oh, wow.
It's been a long time, Scott. So what are you thinking here? Double digits in the city of Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think we're going to range anywhere from probably 8 to 12 inches for the I-95 corridor. That includes Philadelphia. But north and west of the city, as you get toward places like Norristown, as you get up that northeast extension, easily 12 to 18 inches because temperatures are going to be so cold with this storm system. It's not going to take a lot of liquid equivalent to let that snowfall pile up. Right now, look at this. Winter storm warnings have already been posted for Saturday night through Sunday night. So that means basically the confidence is high that we're at least getting 5 or 6 inches of snow across a good chunk of the area. But this is a massive storm. We have winter weather alerts from New England all the way back to the Four Corners. And this is going to pick up a lot of moisture from the Gulf as well.
So, Scott, question for you. If we want to go to dinner with the girls on Saturday night, asking for me. When is this thing expected to roll in here? Will we be good on Saturday night? When can we see this start to come through and lay down? Yeah,
looking pretty good all of Saturday. In fact, it's really not until after about midnight. So, it's kind of like Cinderella. Nothing good happens after midnight. Nothing happens good after midnight. So, if you're going to be out early Saturday for dinner, you'll be fine. It's really after midnight toward daybreak when we start to see that snow kind of moving in. And the onset of this, there's lots of dry air to overcome. But once we do so, with temperatures in the teens, low 20s, we're going to pile up that snow pretty rapidly the first part of the day on Sunday. So by the afternoon, we could be looking at those double-digit snowfall totals. But here's the icy, dicey scenario. Late Sunday afternoon into the evening, we're looking at that pink. That's some sleet, some freezing rain, maybe even a changeover to all rain down the shore. That's where we do anticipate those snowfall totals to be a little lower. With that being said, you can see Cape May County into Sussex County, 4 to 8 inches of snow as you get north and west of that. Cumberland County, most of Atlantic County into Burlington County, Ocean County, as well as Gloucester, Camden County, 8 to 12 inches. And then that includes Delco as well as Philadelphia County, 8 to 12 inches. That's a good snowstorm, a plowable snow indeed. And then north and west of that, that's where we anticipate the snow to linger the longest. So 12 to 18 inches of snowfall there.
Wow. So you think we'll have like a fluffy layer of snow and then like a layer of ice on top of it?
On top of that for the I-95 corridor, that's where I think we could see some of that glaze of ice. And keep in mind, we're going to have temperatures below freezing tonight, and we could stay below freezing until the end of the month.
Oh, wow.
Great.
So if we
Sounds
get
awesome.
that, if you get, a quarter of an inch of ice on top of that, we could have some power outages. And there could be folks,
not good.
in the cold, in the dark.
That's not good.
Scott, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
And by the way,
we love when our weather friends come on.
You've got a special at 7 o'clock here in about 12 minutes. So stick around if you want more weather coverage. Scott Williams, busy. Thank you for taking the time. And we'll be right back to talk football again, because it is a sports show after all.
Yeah. Welcome back. We are down the stretch, and guys, we do have to shift our focus to this weekend. It is the NFC and AFC championships, respectively. And I gotta be honest, Jamie, I want your opinion because I've been telling Jason this is the most boring, most random,
boring foursome.
I don't care.
Teams.
I don't care who wins.
Well, actually,
whatever.
Rams.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I mean, we'll be rooting for the Rams. I don't think they're going to win.
I don't either.
Yeah,
actually.
you don't either.
No, they're on the road and just tough,
yeah, I don't
tough
think
road.
they're going to win. I mean, listen, you're right. It is a random, boring foursome. I'm sure that the NFL people think the same thing.
Yeah.
That being said, it's going to do the best ratings that they've ever done in a championship weekend because
everyone's going to be home doing
everyone's
nothing.
snowed in. So it's going to do
That's
well.
true.
No, it is actually supposed to set records.
Yeah.
So that goes, out the window, I guess.
Yeah.
That it's boring. I mean, I think that if you want my opinion, I think the Patriots, I guess, are going to win because they're playing a quarterback that's never really played.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with you.
But the Patriots have had the easiest path to the Super Bowl in the history
Easy schedule. Now,
They've
look at
played
this.
bad quarterbacks. They've played people that have been injured. So whoever they play in the Super Bowl, if they get there, they're going to get blown out. That's my opinion.
I kind of feel like the Seahawks are going to win.
I think it's
I was going to say, if I gave you the Seahawks versus the field, who you taking?
I think I would
pick the
take
Seahawks.
Seattle,
Me
which,
too.
good for Sam Darnold. Talk that talk, sir.
That's a heck of a story because was anybody talking about Seattle preseason as a
No.
Super Bowl fave?
No.
And they've been consistent all year in a very tough division.
Yeah, I was going to say, very good defense also.
And the Rams, listen, if they beat them, they go there and win that game. Talk about sure, they went to Carolina and they barely won that game.
Right.
But the Bears game with OT, and then you go to Seattle and win that one, that would be pretty cool. And then you talk about it, two-time Super Bowl champs, Matt Stafford and Sean McVay, and so pretty good resume if they can do that. I don't think they do. So
I don't either.
Patriots money line, Seattle money line.
Yeah.
That's the.
And I don't mean to. I was just thinking about this. Boring is not the right word. I'm sure these games will be actually quite exciting.
Parodyless.
It's not sexy.
Well,
Not at all.
I don't care about any of these teams. You know what I mean? I don't have a hatred
Bills would have
that I
been
want to
sexy.
Yeah, the Bills would have been
Bears.
sexy. The Bears,
Fun.
because they're kind of America's sweetheart. This is just you're just kind of okay,
Okay, let me flip it.
Fine,
Let me flip it. Is there a team you're rooting against that
No,
you do not want to see
that's what I mean.
win?
I don't even have any hate. I kind of don't want the Patriots to win
I'm
just
rooting against
because.
Patriots.
Yeah, just
I
because
think they're going to win.
Yeah.
I would love. See, that would be a Cinderella story. The Broncos.
Yeah, I guess.
And I feel terrible for them. What happened? I mean, this great season and the way they got to that point, and who the heck even knew that Bo Nix got hurt?
That was
that
so
was the
bizarre.
craziest thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was
I'm
wild.
going to root for the Broncos like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know that
also
that'll do any good.
And it's nothing against, we talked about this the other day. I have nothing against Drake May. I have nothing against any of the current organization, but I just don't like that logo. I don't like it. I've
You
seen
can't.
enough of it in the Super Bowl.
You
I'm
can't.
over it.
It's so true. You see that logo and you
Yeah.
think Brady and Belichick, and it's been a long time since
and
they were there.
I'm over it.
I posted that brilliant response by Nick Foles on Twitter
yeah.
this
Oh,
week,
yeah.
where he basically said the Patriots don't do well against backup quarterbacks.
Right.
It went viral on my page, which was awesome, but the responses from Patriots fans.
Oh, they're
were
still mad?
Still mad. They were so angry that they're posting pictures of Brady and his rings, and they're like, "You're sitting home and we're playing." And I'm like, it was a joke.
Yeah.
We all know how many Super Bowls you've won. Chill out.
Well, they say this Jarrett Stidham is
I love
headstrong guy.
Wait, I love the fact that Philadelphia years later can
Yes.
just get under anybody's
Yes.
skin. It's incredible.
I know.
Just go look at it. It's absurd.
You love Jarrett Stidham. He's your favorite
Well,
NFL player right
I've
now.
just heard he's a real tough dude, and I think he thinks he should have been starting over Bo Nix. They say this year, and he's got the game here, and that's half
Gardner
the
Minshew
battle.
thought he should have been starting too here, and
Well, it'd be an
clearly wasn't the
all-time
case.
story if he can win this game and go to the Super Bowl as a rookie.
Well, that's what I'm rooting for.
Right.
I don't.
That's a pretty good storyline. And then
Yeah.
imagine though all the hype leading up to the Super Bowl. That's the whole storyline.
you know what? I'm most interested in Bad Bunny. I'm
Really?
I'm so honest.
Yeah.
I'm the
You're
most.
the one.
I'm the most excited. What do you mean? He's the #1 most streamed artist on the planet.
I know, but and this shows again how lame I am. To me, he's just the guy from Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh yeah,
Right. See,
no,
I haven't even
no.
seen that.
You haven't seen?
No.
He's
That's
very good.
That's crazy,
I haven't
actually.
seen that. I'll watch. I'll
Yeah.
watch. Does he have dancers, backup dancers?
It's
anything like
it's gonna
that?
be lit. I don't know a word he's saying. It don't matter.
Better than Kendrick
I can
last year?
dance. Oh, I mean Kendrick, he got
Yeah.
beats, but it's not like this. I'm gonna be booty shaking.
Okay. You want to give us a preview?
No.
Okay. All right. We're going to
Are
take
you
one
allowed
last.
to ask for that?
I guess you know what? I'll just go to HR now.
Yeah.
215-915-PHAN. Stick around. We'll be right back. Well, they will. I'll be HR.
Well, they have not come for Jason yet. So.
No.
We heard a page.
Yeah, we did
Well,
hear a
during-
page over the thing, and I thought maybe you were in danger, but
Well, we learned during the
still here.
break that Jamie saw the infamous Janet Jackson, Justin
no.
Timberlake.
no, it was the
Not
second.
that one.
It
Oh,
was,
not that
No,
one.
how old do you think I am?
That was 04, wasn't? That was 04, 05. You
well,
were.
you're really
didn't-
skating on thin ice, Buster,
Yeah,
tonight.
this isn't good.
Oh, so you saw a different one.
The Eagles Super Bowl, Justin Timberlake was the headliner.
Oh, so he was allowed back, but she wasn't. I see
Correct.
how it
Yeah,
is.
that
I
was the
see.
controversy.
You
Here's
saw
the
that
one
on
who-
TV.
That was a whole country. We should do a whole show on halftime shows.
Yeah.
How
There's
about
that-
the J-Lo one?
I was there.
Yeah, I was there,
I was
too.
there. It was J-Lo and Shakira.
Yep.
That ripped.
That one, yeah.
I love that.
That was the 1st
Let's
time
do it
my
again.
boy-
We should do that one again.
Anyway, we'll be right back. I mean, no, we won't. Bye.
Bye.